All right, we got a dining room table or a dining table and base, and what's going to happen is this is going to be restored. This is a handcrafted pine table and pine tabletop or pine base. Nothing too complex as far as stripping it and restoring it. You know, as you can see, it's just got the dowels and everything. Pretty cool. What's even cooler, what I like about this table, that this is actually reclaimed floorboard from an English church. So it's got a lot of character. You can see this being pine, there's plenty of knots in it. And if you notice these stripes going across, well, that's the Warrens, because this table is actually cupped. This is a ridge, this is a ridge, so every inch or so we got a little cup. So because of that, I can't use a mechanical sander because we want to keep that texture. If you're going to do something like this, normally I would be using a mechanical sander, a detail sander, after I get this stripped and sand it real nice. But this being what it is, it's all going to be done by hand, you know, sanding this way, of course, so we don't lose that texture. You know, we don't want to lose that. We don't want to make it completely flat. So, and if you do look at this, there is so much character to it, and there's dents, knots, you know, just everything. Now, I'll get rid of some of that. The majority of that we're going to keep. We're not going to put any wood filler. In fact, the only thing I see right offhand, this is a crack, so I'm probably going to fill that in with some wood. But otherwise, all these little defects, scratches notwithstanding, all that stuff's going to get sanded out. But if there's any dents, dings, stuff that I would normally fix, but we're not going to do a whole lot here because we want to keep the character of the wood. So that's going to look awesome after it's done. We're just going to stain it darker, and then, you know, several coats of polyurethane on there. But I think it's interesting. Don't worry, there's a rag between the back of that table and the vintage 64.5 Mustang, which she refuses to let go of. I've made an offer on that car, and it's no go. So I will follow this up with some videos, maybe after I get it stripped and ready to stain, or sometime during the prep, show you how that's being done. But I look forward to seeing this. I think it's going to be awesome, and I'll post a follow-up for sure.